All right. Well, good morning. We're going to take 3 breaths up and 2 and 1. Good. And then drop a shoulder. I think I know what happened. I sent an email 2 days ago that said, no class tomorrow, Wednesday. And at 2 a.m. I woke up in a jolt going, oh no, that email was wrong. I'm just so busy right now with all the classes. So I think that's where everybody is. They're like, oh, there's no class. All right, come up and go over. Now go up and over this way. And go over. And I'm glad you guys are here. And up and over. And then we're going to just hold. So when you hold this one, rotate, 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 and rotate. And hold a place, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back up. Oh, good. And then up and over, there's Catherine. All right, and then rotate, rotate, rotate. Love it. Inhale. And hello, glad you're here. All right, we're gonna take big circles this way with our arms. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. All right, oh good, Michelle's here. Let's grab our band. Take your band overhead. I'm so glad you guys are here. All right, you're gonna take a possible squat with a pull down. Hi, Jan, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, yes. Oh, good. All right, now the legs are optional. So let's just say you're not wanting to do all the movements. You can just do the arm movement down, or let's say your arms are tired, you can just do the leg movement. But now we're going to refine the cues. Your knees do track with your second toe. Your heels are heavier than your toes. Your wrists, it's easy to have them bend too much, so try to keep them pretty straight here. Shoulder blades down the back. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Hi. Now, we're going to stay low. And if you'd like to add on, pulse 10 more times. 9, 8, 7. Oh, good. You've got your stuff. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's perfect. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's getting warmer. I'm going to take off my shirt, one of them, and then we're going to add on. The band goes to the rear. Those of you that are just signing in, we have warmed up a little bit with our legs and our upper body and our spine stretches. Now we're adding on the legs. You guys that have already been here, your legs are already probably tired. But if you are, haven't been here, but if you want to add a squat and a press, you got it. Now push the arms to the corners of the room and let your heels stay heavy. My feet just slipped, so you might have to pull them in every now and then since we've been here. Knees, track with a second toe. Palms are up. Good. And we'll inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. All right, take 5 more. If it's getting too hard, give yourself more slack. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Okay, now hold it down there. Get ready, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good job. Take the band pretty wide and go behind you. This is a stretch. And ahead of you. Behind you and ahead of you. Dynamic mobility, dynamic flexibility. Okay, stay back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to take the band. I have to take the shirt off, it's getting warmer. You're going to take the band underneath your feet. 2 feet if you can. The palms are facing me, front. You're going to bend your elbows and straighten. Now right away, you'll be able to tell, do I need to put my feet in closer? Do I need to just take out a foot and have it be held with 1 foot? Both ends are equal. If this doesn't serve your wrist to hold the band like this, you can change your grip. And you see how I changed it so the palms face each other. And Michelle usually like that hammer grip. All right, when I do these, the shoulder, we keep the shoulders down and back, and we don't let it poke forward. All right, who's counting? I'm counting. All right, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Check it out. Now this arm, one arm, is going to go behind. This arm is going to go here. We're going to push up. I'm going to turn up. Exhale. 3. Now, anytime your arm's overhead, you're making sure your ribs don't poke forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hang in there, 20. This part should be feeling it. The other arm goes up. Here we go. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, we're doing it, and come out. Give yourself a little shoulder roll. If you need a sip of water or coffee, you can grab it. We're going to do external rotations next. This is elbow close. Elbows close to the side, shoulder blades down the back. Terrific. Your wrists are flat. You're going to open up, and 1, and 2, and 3. Good. 4, everybody's looking good. You see how your wrists are flat. 5, 6, and 7, 8. I know it doesn't move much. It's not a big grandiose motion like a squat is, but it's working the rear deltoid, the infraspinatus, the teres minor, really important for shoulder health. Very commonly neglected. All right, we're going to do 5 more. 4, I like how you're standing tall. 3, 2, your ears in line with the shoulder from the side view. 1, give it a shake, just let some arm blood flow get in your arms. Flip your hands. Keep your left hand strong, it's an anchor. Push your right arm out. Now you're doing bow and arrow, which is a tricep, so you can see how the elbow straightens. 3, 4, your shoulder blades down the back. 5, 6, good. 7, we're only going to do 10 of these. I don't want to get in our upper traps. 8, good. 9, and now on the 10, we're going to switch it up. And let me just tell you a few tricks. This is 2. Your wrists are straight, your shoulder blades are down the back. This arm's holding still. 4. Resist on the way back. 5, to get more bang for your buck. 6, so it's the push. 7, but it's the return that you're also slowing. 8, sometimes the band is, it's easy to go back too quickly with the band. So we just work both, the push and the end. Let it go. Perfect. Step on the band. 1 foot or 2. 2 feet is going to be a harder move. 1 foot's going to be easier. Step on the band. Here we go. Pull up, and then it's almost like you're zipping up a big coat. Now look how your elbows are higher than your wrist. Up. Your neck is soft. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I like it. 10, Same thing here. You want your wrist to be happy. 11, you don't want any torque in the thumb. 12, so just make sure nothing hurts. 13, 14, 15. I like it. Okay, now 1 foot on the band. Right foot, steps. All right, now this is a deltoid raise. Square up to me or the camera and go forward. What is easy to happen is that your body tries to turn, but you're going to stay solid. I have to give myself more. 4, good. 5, 6, I'm so glad to see you guys. 7, 8, 9, we got one more. 10. Now let's take a little slack. Yeah, exactly, Pam. You're gonna go out. 2, your wrists are flat. 3, 4. I'm going to about shoulder height. I'm not going higher. I'm gonna try to avoid some impingement areas that sometimes people have trouble with. 7 and 8, I'm lifting up through my crown. We're lifting up here. 9, good Catherine. 10, good Sarah, other side. All right, hand here. Now you're square. This one's really easy to turn, but you're gonna stay forward. 1, good. 2, you got it. 3, wrists are flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now give yourself a little, maybe an inch or 2, and then go out. 1, good. 2, that's it. 3, 4, strong. 5 on the out and on the in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was beautiful. All right, we're going to take the band overhead. Take it overhead. And those of you that came in late, you missed this one. All we're going to do is pull down and resist up. But if you'd like to add on, lift up your calves and then lower your heels, or lift up your heels and then lower your heels. So basically you're adding a calf raise. I just lost my balance. And that's optional. So if you need to concentrate on the upper body, you can, but if you can add on, heels lift. Heels lift. Your knees are long. You're making sure when you stand up that you don't poke the body forward. It's real easy to get too sway back as well. So you have some ab tone right here to keep the ribs over the pelvis and not in front of. All right, let's do 3 more. We've got this. 3. Good. 2. That feels great, huh? And 1. Perfect. Give yourself 5 shoulder rolls. If you need a sip of coffee, you can do this. We're going to still stick with the bands. Cheers. Arms forward, wrist flat. All right. Go wide. See, I'll show you from the front. Wide. Good. Right. Now this is the first couple of 2 or 3 reps. You decide, do I need to get closer into the band? Do I need to give myself more space? All right. All right, on the last 5, if you want to add 5 more calf raise, just go for it. 5, 4, 3. Calf raises are one of those exercises you can throw in about anywhere, even when you're getting gasoline. And 1. Perfect. Okay, we're going to take that band behind us. Now, with our legs, find an isometric squat. So just sit in an imaginary chair. I've got my booty in a high chair. You could be in a low chair. Just find something. That's a static posture. Now we're going to make it dynamic with our upper body. Keep your knees in line with your second toe and work the quads, the booty. All right, now that we've got it, reverse your arm. So it's out and in. Now, if you're doing okay, make everything dynamic. All right, inhale and exhale. Inhale, sit in your booty, exhale. Inhale, sit in your booty, exhale. Resist the band, and 5, and exhale as you press 4, and exhale as you press 3, and exhale as you press 2, and exhale as you press 1. Perfect job. And we're going to take the dynamic flexibility. Hands wide, go up and behind. Now, how do you know how wide you do it? If you feel like you have to contort your body to get the band back, you want to give yourself a wider grip on the band. And if your wrists have to contort wildly, you know you need a wider grip. So when you take your arms back, can you keep your wrists fairly flat? We're going to hold one. Get ready. Find a place. Hold. Okay, neck is soft. This is a stretch you can also do as you walk through a doorway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. We're going to take another angle. So find another angle. So I just went a little higher. Find one that's different. The pecs, the chest muscles have 3 different attachments: the clavicle, sternum, and the manubrium. So when you do a chest stretch, if you have trouble with forward shoulders or rounded upper back, or any kind of shoulder dysfunction, it's always a good idea to do 3 at least different stretches here. All right, blood flow. One more. Find some different angle. Any angle that feels good. All right, wrists are flat. 8, 7, 6, 5, good. 4, 11, 3, I like how you're not poking your head forward. 2, and then 1. Let that go. Let's put these up for a minute. Let's grab a weight. We're going to do a tricep. We're going to do an overhead tricep. So let's take one weight anywhere between 5 and 12. Okay. The hand that's working goes behind you. The other hand's going to go here. I'm going to do a little cue for abs. Right here, this hand tells you that your ab tone is on. 5, 10%. 3, this backhand. 4 is extending. Yep. 5, good. 6, this hand we want to feel some tone. 7, 8, 9. All right, see if you can do 5 more. 11, you're controlling it. 12, mine's close to being fatigued here, so it's hard to keep good form. If you're having too hard keeping form, then you're done. 15, okay, that was like perfect for me because I was getting too tired to do more, but I was keeping my form. So you want to keep your form, but you want to be fatigued in the final repetitions for growth to occur. 2, you also want to put your brain on what you're doing. Brain is thinking of the muscle. 4, the body responds better with thoughtful, intentional movement. The nervous system is better grooved with thoughtful, intentional movement. 8, your head is lifting up, jawline parallel. 9, feel your ab tone here. 10, a lot of times I'll do these one hand with the weight. 11, but I really want us to know how this works. That way when you're in life and you're putting something up, Christmas trees, you know how to keep your abs on. All right, I've got us at 14 and I've got us at 15. Good, Sarah, that's about right. When it's really hard at the end, you know you picked it well. You're gonna take a tricep stretch. Pam, like these, we're gonna go over with that elbow bend. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, other side. Hold on to that elbow and go over. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. This is the image is that you're drying clothes on a clothesline. So just take the arms and kind of slap them on the waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take both weights again, probably somewhere between 3 and 10 each, and we're going to do bicep curl. So, and Rolly's going to grab a step. Bicep curl. Michelle, you tend to like a hammer grip on this. I'm going to show both ways. So don't be tied to the visual that I'm doing, be tied to what is healthy for your body. So some of the major health cues are that when you lower, those of you that are hyperextensive in your elbow, you're gonna make sure you're not going backwards. I can't even show it because I'm not built that way, but if your elbows bend backwards and they go beyond 180, that's you. You wanna really put on the brakes with Pilates, yoga, weight training, any kind of movement to avoid injury. Oh, I like the creativity. Yes, that's really good. If you don't have weights, you get something else, right? Now, another way to do this is to take your palms this way, right? So if you have cat litter or you have laundry detergent, cans of bleach, gallons of milk, make sure the lid's on really well. You can do lifting with anything. All right, one of us hasn't been counting, that's me. So we're gonna do 4 more because I'm guessing 4, right Pam? The gig's up. Sometimes I get to queuing and I don't count and I just feel it out. All right, and 1. All right, let's lower those down like it. And we're gonna take a few stretches, interlace the fingers here, open up, lift up through your chin, 5, 4, good. I love these chest and shoulder openers. Now see if you can do this one, hand, hand. Now if that won't work, use that band and hold on to your hands with the band between, or just hold on to your shirt, or if you have ponytail, 5, 4, 3, 2, and oh, just before we change, even I noticed it on me, sometimes it's easy to accidentally have a little lateral flexion. Lift up, especially through the rib cage, the QL on the arm that's behind you. Other side, especially if you're going to do your dominant arm. So if you had to wiggle to get in there, make sure once you get in there, your ribs are over the pelvis. All right, what I see looks good. Very good. Catherine, you've opened up. Good, you can tell. That's great. Good Pam, good Michelle. All right, inhale. Good. I know that dominant arm is harder. Let it go and then give a little sway. 5, 4, 3, 2, grab those weights again. Anywhere between 3 and 10 each. Now you can do this with a band. So if you have a band, you can do this with the band. It's going to be up. And I want you, Michelle, this is when you told me that you could feel your thumb on if you didn't, or your wrist if you didn't adjust it. So I want you to feel your hand. It should feel good. Even if you have to see I'm tilting my weight a little, I don't want to force some awkward straight position to gravity or to the weights, just because I want my wrist and my thumbs are more important. So your shoulder blades are down the back, zip it up. Yeah, I like it. I like how we're not using the upper trap, so you want to avoid that. All right, take 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, shake it out, 1 more. Nice. All right, take a little roll with the weight in your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to demo from the side. I want us to have I'm going to call it flat, but the spine's not really flat, so I'm going to call it neutral. I'm not sagging and I'm not rounded like a cat. I'm definitely not rounded like a cat. Now my booty's got some weight, my heels have some weight. In a bent over row position. I'm exhaling as I pull up. There's an image that you're starting a lawnmower. I'm going to turn so I can see you though. 6. Good. I've got some energy in my back muscles, right? They're not just rounded. That's called unsupported forward flexion. That's how people hurt themselves when they pick up a weight far away from their body by just rounding their back like a cat. So you want to be, you can see, I've even got a little lift to my sit bones. Catherine, can you turn to your side? And, all right, good. I think your elbow, instead of this, Catherine, instead of that, open your elbow just a little bit and not here, but here. Yes. Yep. Yeah, so we don't have to do a forced elbow flexion more than what comes up. All right, yeah, it's more from the hip angle that you're able to do this. Okay, 108 and 109 and 110. But your back is strong. Okay, lower them down with control. Sway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick a weight that's lighter, probably 3 to 8 pounds, and take them in your hands. I'm using my legs to get my weights. All right, feet about shoulder width apart. Go out. Now, notice how similar this is to the band. You could do this with the band. You can do this with a bottle of detergent in each hand. 6, 7. Ooh, I like it. There you go. Knees are soft. 8. Attention on the deltoid. Like it. 9. 10. Jan, do you have equal weight in both feet? Can you feel? Or does it look like your right hip has 60%? It may be the angle. So keep going. I'll just talk. You just want to make sure you're not out in the hip. You're making sure you're 50-50. All right, one more. And out. Okay, great. So not to call anyone out, I just want to make sure we're doing it safely. If you have grandchildren or children and you held them a lot like this, there's a little setup for injury after a while. So we want to make sure we don't with a heavy weight. We're not like losing our hip form. All right, just shaking it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, before we go down on the floor, I want to give you a push-up. You can do this on the floor. I'm just showing you how you can do it not on the floor. So if you prefer to do these on the floor, please do. If you want to, since you're standing, do it standing, you can, or on a bench, or on a couch, or on a counter. So I'm just going to demo different ways. Let's do 15 together, and I'll go over the cues. Your feet are further away if you're doing it on the wall for harder. This is the reason I like to show these is because it's an exercise you can sneak in your day. Let's say you're waiting for the coffee to finish brewing. You could do something like calf raises or just do a handful of push-ups. So on those busy days, it's easy to get just a few movements like this in your day. So your ear, shoulder, and hip are on a line. Okay, your shoulders are down the back. That's really key. 5, I'm looking, I just need to 4, cue us 3 more. Good, I like that you're doing them on the floor if you can. That's wonderful. 2, and 1. Now shake it out. We are going to meet on the floor together with our weights to do a bench press on the floor. So I'm going to move my camera. You can move yours. But just remember, if you don't have this weight, you could, and get your roller handy just in case you have it. If you don't have a weight, you can do this push-up again, okay? Because it's basically the chest and the tris and the anterior delts. So I'm going to demo feet on the floor. Those of you that have your head kind of popping off like this, you probably want a pillow underneath your head. I've got my feet bent, my hands are out, exhale, push. And inhale. You see how it looks like a push-up? Yeah. All right, in the push-up though, lift up your hips and your belly 2 inches. Yep, up higher towards the sky. That, and you'll feel more abs. Lift up your belly, yeah. Catherine's family member, yep, that's it. So you'll feel your abs when you're doing a good push-up. Your belly is going to be tempted to drop in your head, but you're going to lift up the abs. Okay, take 3 more, take 2 more, and take 1 more. Okay, take a stretch. I think, Michelle, you were telling me you like to have the differences. You can do the flies, you can do chest press, you can do push-ups here. You can do push-ups on the toes, the knees, or the box ones or the wall. Okay, now this time, it's a fly. A fly is elbows soft, especially those of you that tend to hyperextend your joints. If you're hypermobile, if your elbows bent backwards, you have to really make sure that you don't hurt yourself. One of my sisters hurt her elbow doing it on her own, not with my instruction, because she's so hypermobile and she went backwards with the weight multiple times. So you don't want to do that. You want to have a little imaginary tree in front of you, and you want to hug that tree. Your arms are rounded. Good. 5, 4, and you're pulling in your belly every time. 3, good. Exhale. 2, and 1. I'm going to just take that away for a minute. Take a full body stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. And exhale. Good. All right. Now I love a good core workout. Get your roller if you have it. If you don't have it, just do a plank. The planks, we're just going to hold static for a moment. Your elbows are going to be on the mat, and you're going to hold and tuck in my shirt. So I'll show you what I mean by not letting the belly drop. The belly is going to do that by itself, but you have to lift up and make sure it doesn't drop. Okay, good, Jan. You're up. 10. Yep, 9. Okay, that looks better. I thought you were in a different kind of side plank. That looks better. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. All right, now this time we're going to add a possible move. Now you're going to pull your knees in and out. This is inchworm. Come up. If you have a roller, it's near your shins, and you roll your knees under and back. Good. Otherwise, you can just do a plank. Let me show you another one. Good. Yes. If you want another one, just take right knee in and then the left. Yeah, I call it running man or flamingo or jaguar. Okay? Good. 3 more. Are you good, Jan, or do you need a backup plan? Okay, 2. You let me know. I got a lot of backup plans. That's my middle name. All right, relax in some type of child pose. I'm going to show you both the way to do it with a roller and without a roller. And it looks like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, if you don't have a roller, just pike up and down to plank. Good, and pike up. This is a dolphin, and then this is a plank. Push back dolphin, you're going to feel a stretch, and plank. So you can see they can do it with both. Four more, 3 more, 2, 1. Recover any way you want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. I am going to show you both ways to do this. So please just self-monitor and do at least 10. This is an oblique. I also call it moguls. So you take your knees left on the roller and you take your knees right. I'm going to do 1 more on each, but then I'm going to show you how to do it without. Basically, you can make up stuff. But you can take your right knee to your left elbow and then put it back into a normal plank. Left knee to right elbow and then normal plank. So you see how I'm kind of adding that oblique movement? All right, now, as promised, 10 of something. But if you're feeling really strong, hang in there with me for 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest any way you need to. Rest, rest, rest. That was great. Remember how we did the pike? If you have a roller, I'm going to show you the oblique pike. Elbows down, go into a plank. Now watch how this is. Long knee, but oblique hip lift left, oblique hip lift right. Yep, and you're getting the idea. If you don't have a roller, you can go up to dolphin and just barely turn a little. So you can do similar. You get a little better workout, of course, on that roller, but man, it's hard enough without it. 1 more each, right and left. 1, and recover. Take whatever rest you need, child's pose. and hold it a little longer because we're going to change it up. Hold 5. And that's a good one too, Catherine. If you bend your elbows, you get a tricep stretch. So that's always fun. Especially since we did those push-ups and planks. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to put us in a plank. I'm sorry, not a plank, but a swan. You guys know I love these, so I'm really big into good posture. Posture muscles. This is a way to do it with your roller. Your elbows are long. You inhale and you lift, up and down, and go up and down. All right, that's a way to do it. Now, keep going. I am going to demo this without. There's a couple ways. You lift up without your hands, and then you push. Now, don't use your hands when you don't need them, that first 5 inches. Good. Rusty, good form. Yeah, nice. Upper back. Good. All right, I'm going to go back to the roller. We're doing 3 more. 2. And hold it up there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale, lower. All right, take a little breather. One way to take a breather is to bend the knees right and left. All right. Okay, now we're gonna hold up and stay. Now you can do this on the floor or you can do it on the roller, hand to hamstring. Come back. The tricep and the lat that are holding you up are working. Your shoulder blades are down the back. See how this is working, lat and good. You can do it with or without the roller, but keep that one side that's down active. Your tricep and your lat are working, and your serratus anterior, the muscle that nobody ever talks about, but Pilates teachers. So they're stabilizing muscles, ribs 1 through 9. Now on this last one, find a wonderful place just to hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I love it. And then come down. Now we're going to take a little reprieve. You can bend your knees and windshield wipe them to relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale. Good. And exhale. Wonderful job. Now we're going to take a sideways plank with the roller if you have it. If you don't, just take a sideways plank. And you're going to lift up. Now, right here, I just want to add on a lift and go back to midline and a lift. Now add on your arm when you're ready. Up, bigger, 2, 3, good. I'm not dropping below my shoulder. I'm not letting this shoulder drop. 5, it's more the lift. 6, good. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, lift the hip. 10, now lower, but keep that shoulder is on. Switch it up. We're going to do that same little primer. Stagger the legs. Up. Okay, now at first, let me get more into it. At first, just lift your hip. Make sure that you're lifting your hip. It's not just the arm. So you should feel your hip lift. Okay, now we're adding on the arm now that we have the hip. 1, because the hip's more important really. 2, normal, lift it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, big. Wonderful. Okay, now either with the roller or without. Hands here and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Those of you that need more work, lift up. If you're hypermobile in the knee, you really have to work hard to not let the knee hyperextend. Lift your booty a 1/2 inch higher than you think you can. 4, good. Lift your leg a 1/2 inch higher than you think you can. 2, beautiful. 1, hold it up, everything goes up. There's a harness underneath your booty, but 4, 3. How high can you get your hips? 2, 1. Lower. Whew, nice. Let's take a little stretch. Basically, it's a break. Let your body relieve any tension that doesn't need to be there. All right. Relax your neck and shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And take another inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Go back to the forearm plank. Your arms are underneath your shoulders. Your shins are on the roller or you're on the floor. So I'm going to show you a couple ways. This first move is pull in. Now remember, you could do right and then left like you're a flamingo. You turn, and you go back. I call it 4 points of light. You come in, you turn, and come back. You come in, you turn. Yeah, there you go. Nice way to lift up. Now, if you're doing the on the roller, come in, start right, center, left, go back. Pull in, right, center, left, come back. Good. Pull in, right, center, left, come back. All right, take a little, kick that out of your way. Take a little stretch for the abs and hold. Now check that the shoulders are down and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Really good. Inhale and exhale. Sneak in a stretch. Good, Sarah. I see you on arms here. Come up and lift up your legs. This is a stretch and work. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take a child pose, y'all. Let your arms go forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm going to offer 2 things here. One is a static hip stretch. One is the stretch on the roller. If you don't have a roller, you can do this one. Right ankle on the left thigh, reach your hands through, and you might just relax. If your head's coming off the floor, grab a pillow. If you have a roller, we're going to take about 30 seconds on each side. So if you have a roller, you can sit on the roller, deviate to the side. That's it, Michelle. See, you got it. Remember last week, it was hard to remember which one, but the thing about the roller is it's not that it's wrong, it's just that you get more bang for your buck when you stretch out that hip. Now, if you're doing the stretch, good, Jan. Good. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. All right, let's do the other ankle to thigh. Now, if you're on the floor and you're doing the stretch, just do the other stretch. Back and forth, hip opener. Back and forth. Good. I like it. And if it's hard to reach, you can also put your feet up on a wall and get that way. All right, roll it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You see how one's tighter? 5, 4, 3. Pam, if you're feeling really tight here, just keep on going. Yeah, if anyone's feeling really tight here. All right, I'm going to show a couple things that you can do. You can take a hamstring stretch. That I'm going to show a way to do this without the roller. It's up and over, so you get that outer hamstring. Perfect. Now, if you don't want to do that, and you're like, I want to do a IT roll. I say an IT roll. You can roll out your IT band. Who says it? Great. All right, good. All right, either way, you're doing something good for your hip and your knee. Catherine, you're gonna probably want to move that roller closer to your knee. Down, yep, even more. See how that That's money. How's that? Now, yeah, it's all good basically, but you just figure out where it's more tender. Roll forward a little, and you guys that are doing the stretch with the band, just move your leg an inch or two and you feel different places. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale. All right, we're gonna do the other side. Either you're in a hamstring stretch or you're on your foam roller on the IT band. Good, Sarah. That's good. Good. Back and forth. Forward and back. Back and forth. Forward and back. If you're in that hamstring stretch, your leg is across the midline just a little, that'll usually get it. All right. Okay, 10. I like it, what I see, 9, 8, good, Jan. 7, I like the way you're pulling your pinky toe back towards your shin to prevent the knee from any disturbance, and it also makes a better stretch, doesn't it? 4, 3, 2, inhale, and on the exhale, lie down on your back, and this is going to be feet on the roller, but if you don't have a roller, feet on the ground. And you're going to put your feet on the ground, you're going to curl up and down, and up and down. Good, and up and down. Curl up, both hips are level. Good. All right, 5. Feel your booty, feel your hamstrings. 4, 3, keep going. 2. Now, if you're up and you want a little bit more, move your roller back and forth. If you don't have a roller, just stay up and do a pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Nice. Now the left leg goes long. You're going to put that left knee really long and take the right knee over. And you're going to do a knee down twist. That hand acts like a little paperweight for the leg. Good. Now I'm looking at you, but your gaze is going to be to your right hand. You can shut your eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, other side. Move the right leg down, take the left leg over, and stretch. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, and exhale. Perfect. Now we're gonna take one of a few things. You can do this stretch, it's bound angle, okay? Either that, or hold that, or you can do a roller on the inner thigh and roll that inner thigh out with your right knee bent and your other toes off the ground. So either do the bound angle. Do you need me to turn sideways? One leg's in a plank. Now the other knee's like you're doing frog and you're rolling that inner thigh. Yep. Yep. Now your Betty, your left leg is strong off the ground, right? Get in a plank here, elbows down plank. Yep, lift up. You're doing a core move here. Good. All right. All right, yeah, bend that knee. Now your right knee's off the floor, Catherine, and you're rolling out. Good. You're rolling out the inner thigh. And then do the other one if you haven't already. We're gonna switch it up. I've got a plank in my arms and a plank in my right leg. My left knee is bent, and I've got the roller underneath my left inner thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, 1. Relax. Good job. Now we're going to take a quad stretch. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this. You can be on your side and take your hand to your foot behind you, pull your ribs down and pull your pubic bone up. Keep that shoulder open. Yeah, the bottom leg is just on the floor for support. Okay. All right, Pam, you already figured out what I was going to say. Either do this, or if you really like this better on the roller, you can do this. Ten. Good. 9. Your top hand has that foot if you're lying on your side. 7. Good. I like the shoulder opener. 6, 5, 4. Good, Catherine. Good, Pam. Drop the ribs if you need more on the roller. 2. And 1. We're going to do the other side. So if you're doing the other side, I'm going to turn. Your hand goes to your foot. Yeah, good, Michelle. And the reason I like to do these so much, it's not just for the quad that helps the knee, it's because the low back. So Jan, this one's a really good one. If you tend to run lordotic, that psoas is usually tight. So pull the ribs down, pull the pubic bone up. Now you can also lie on your roller. So I'm going to show that, but you don't have to do this. You just want to find the one that works for you today. Looks like this. Okay, rib down. Good. 9. Very good, Betty. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Perfect. We're going to take a full body stretch. Let everything go. Yep, full body stretch. Good. And then find a place to put, it's called legs up on the wall. And it's Viparita Karina. So you can put your, couple ways. You can put your feet up on the wall. A couch will do. Or you could use your roller underneath your sacrum and then put your legs on the wall like that. And let your arms rest in palm up position if you can. And just take a minute here. And I'm going to turn just so I can see you, but you can please keep your posture. Good. You're resting? All right, that looks fabulous, everyone. Good. Yep. That'll work. Yeah, as long as your legs don't feel like they're having to work too hard to be up on that couch. I can see your thighs are supported. I just can't see if your lower legs feel comfortable. You're basically getting blood flow the other way. Your eyes can soften now, and you can let the breath go into the belly. Both of those help you get into the parasympathetic system, which is the healing system. A lot of times we're in the fight or flight. So you want to get some time to heal, just like when you work out and you want the muscles to grow, just like when you sleep, you need to rebuild. So this is how the nervous system rebuilds. So your breath expands the belly. You can even put your hand on your belly to get in touch with that. If you have any back pain, breathing diaphragmatically can help get blood flow to the attachments on the lumbar spine. The diaphragm attaches on L1-2 and L1-2-3. Inhale and exhale, letting go. And we'll do 3 retention breaths there. So inhale through your nose to warm and filter the air. Feel the belly expand. Let the belly expand all the way up. The breath keeps going all the way up to the clavicle, the heart.
And then hold your breath, bear down gently with that retention breath, bear down. Not to the point that you're going to pass out, but just give a little internal pressure. Now exhale, let that go like a dog on the living room floor. We're going to do that again. Inhale through the nose, expand the belly, feel the ribs expand. Let the breath go all the way up to the heart and the clavicle. Hold your breath, retain it, bear down a little bit, feel your abs tighten, feel the pressure on the pelvic floor. That stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system to calm the body, and exhale, relax. One more time, inhale through the nose. Feel that warm, filtered air expand your belly, expand the ribs, going all the way up to the chest. Retain the breath. And then exhale, let it go. And now just breathe normally 3 cycles. Notice the quality of your breath now. Notice the quality of your body, your muscles, and how the mind feels. Keep that sense of calm as you gently release your feet off the wall or couch and you come up towards a seated position that's facing the front of the room. Take a moment to notice how you feel and give yourself some appreciation for all that you did. And whenever you're ready, you can let your eyes come back into the room. I'm so glad that you guys came. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad that you came. You know, tomorrow, I think my flight got changed, but it's at our class time. So I'm going to see you on Thursday. And then Friday, I think it's going to be Friday or Saturday. I don't know, maybe both. I have to wait to see what my internet situation is, but I will email you. You know I will. I'll definitely see you Thursday, though. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for coming and bringing your family members. It's so fun. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye.